You're right to get that down where it's short.
No,
One hand. Yeah, it's like, I don't know whether it's not going to shoot, so I'll get a right arm with you or what?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, all right.
I'll go back home.
Yeah, so I'll tell you to go to church.
Wow, I'm speechless. That's very difficult to comprehend from this side of the today. Evan Garno, what an incredible journey. What an amazing person you really are, which I found out 2 years ago when I met you for the first time. Jump on board, Make-A-Wish. What you've done today, in the past 24 hours and leading up to this event, is I don't actually have a word for it. I've been thinking for the last 2 days, what word can I choose to describe Evan? And Evan, of course, is going to say it's not about him.
He's an angel. He's an angel.
Well, he's weird. I'm very wings. But anyway, we're here today to celebrate the fantastic achievement of what Evan has done for Make-A-Wish Australia. To know... Yeah, lots of words. I had my cry an hour ago, so I'm really glad I got rid of that.
Go, Rose.
To know what Evan has done, and for all of you here today to come along and celebrate and acknowledge his massive contribution, dedication, commitment, generosity, is just, we are so appreciative of everything. Everything, little things, big things. People's generosity in either supporting the event, helping at the event, donations just been pouring in, which my estimate would have to be at least $6,500, which is awesome. And I know around periods, this is what everyone's been talking about, especially the last 2 days. Evan, have you seen Evan the Marathon Man? He's amazing. I want to get on board with that. I want to donate. I want balloons in my house. What, is this guy crazy or what? That's what Took Haslett kept saying. You must be insane. But we know Evan is not as insane. He is Evan Garner. And Lauren, you can so proud. To have you as a part of our Make-A-Wish family, Evan, is such an honour and a privilege. As you remember when we were running from Clare when you were running to Kerry and I were just paying you out the whole way. And you met those kids along the way. Obviously, they were not wish children, but we were we were put in a situation when we started from Leclerc High School, Leclerc Junior Primary Kindergarten came across as well, and a young boy called Kai Palmer had recently had his wish granted to go to the snow, had passed away that week. For us to be part of that was just amazing, and Evan to be involved with the children all the way along was just goosebumps moments all the way, wasn't it, Evan? And to look around here tonight and see everybody being part of what we do, we just appreciate your support more than we can ever express in words, because it's in our heart, and we know having a cherished wish granted does make a difference to the lives of these beautiful children who unfortunately are dealt a life-threatening illness, and they have to endure that every minute of their life, and their families are affected and their communities. So when you come on board and donate to Make-A-Wish and support our fundraisers, it is your contribution that is making a difference. So the homes were really proud tonight. Thank you very much. Of course, we would like to officially thank Evan Garner in appreciation. There's not a blow at doll in there, Evan Garner. You're going to have no energy tonight. Jason, you're not still recording, are you?
Yeah.
And of course, I only found out in the last week that Evan was actually going to have an amazing friend and person who was going to hold him up the whole 24 hours. And to have Phil Tetlow be at Evan's side for 24 hours was just enormous. Thank you, Phil. And of course, all our fundraisers cannot happen unless we have sponsors. The generosity of our major sponsors has been fantastic. As you see with the beautiful blue mark here up here with Hatondo Homes Port Through with Brian and Karen Ramsey coming on board. It was just a beautiful moment for all of us, knowing that they are Evan's employers and close friends. So Ruka's going to come up and accept this on behalf of Brian and Karen from Hatondo Homes. Thanks, Ruka.
So I'd like, on behalf of Hatondo, it's lovely to see Evan run like he's done a marvellous job. And to be a young person doing what he does for this cause is great. I was with Evan when he ran from Clare the last time, and Perry, that was a great effort also. So it shows a young person who's got a lot of heart for what he does. And not only that, don't forget the committee of Rosa-Lee. She's done a marvellous job. All the years you've been involved with the cause, and it's just marvellous to see how you've created such an interest, Rosie. You do a marvellous job, love. And on behalf of Graham, I'd like to accept this, and I wish he was here. But anyway, Evan, I'd like to shake hands with you.
So thank you to Hatondo Homes, who are our major sponsor. We'd also like to thank and acknowledge Sports Scene Super Warehouse were kind enough to donate shirts for Evan and his running skins, and always jump on board whenever we go and see Mark and Jackie Hanlon. I don't think that they're here today, but we do say thank you. Another person who has just jumped on board with Make-A-Wish the minute they moved to Port Pirie is Linda and David White from Pirie Signs and Designs. They do all our printing for free. Their generosity is beyond words. They continually contacted me to help us and support all our events, and we appreciate their expertise and generosity. So thank you to Linda and David from Pirie Signs and Designs. Well, have we got a special announcement today? Because apparently it's somebody's birthday. And it wasn't Anna Stringer, because it is Anna Stringer's as well. So happy birthday, Anna. But Kerry Lisa Burrow, what a young lady she is. Oh, wow, and that's beautiful. Thanks, Kes, you are amazing. Kes's personal training. If anybody wants to change their life for the health and physical and look like Evan and not me, please contact Kez. Thank you, Kerry. It means a lot what you do for all of us. Thank you. Great to get new people on board. This year, a company who has sort of been in the background with Make-A-Wish the last few years, when they came to Port Pirie and opened up, it was great for 24 Fit Gym to jump on board this year as one of the sponsors. So Ella, if you're around, please, I'd love to say thank you. I want to look like she looks. Another young lady that means the world to me. We've developed a beautiful friendship with her and her husband and their beautiful daughter, and now they're going to add to their family, which is really special. Catherine Caspers, you are just such a beautiful person, from the tip of your toes to the top of your hair. Your expertise, your passion, your love, your generosity, your ability for something that's not going right, to just change it in an instant and help me out whenever I need it. I thank you very much, Catherine Caspers.
God, I'm filming.
Where's your wife? Hiding.
She's probably done a runner. Hey. Thanks. Doing mate.
Hey, do you want to get close on the camera? Oh, okay. And of course, today couldn't have been possible, in the last 24 hours, could not have been possible without the wonderful support we get from the Port Pirie Districts Hockey Association. This venue, this whole complex blows me away each time I come over here. Your committee, your teams, your clubs are so close-knitted. It's beautiful to share in your community, and we really appreciate what you do for Make-A-Wish. So to have somebody represent from Port Pirie and Districts Hockey Association, please. So thanks again, everybody. I'm sure there's a lot more fundraisers coming our way from Make-A-Wish. Jason Caspers is running a Sector 12 band night next Saturday night at the Portside Tavern. If people are interested to come along to support his band and other bands who are doing a warm-up before the Wolf Mother concert. We have a bingo night later in the month on the 26th of August, and then lots of other stuff. So if you're not on Facebook, jump on Facebook, change your life like me and get addicted to Facebook, and learn all about our events. And thank you everybody for your support.
So I think last time I did it, I didn't really say anything because it was a bit for long. This one's probably going to be just as for one because I'm a bit cooked, I'm a bit sore, but I've got my slippers on, so high five. Just a few thanks from my end. Obviously Port Pirie Hockey for letting us finish here. It's a big part of my life, so I really appreciate everyone in this group and also the association for letting us use the grounds as a base. To Graham and Karen from the Tondo Homes for coming on board as a major sponsor. It was fantastic. Ella, the 24 Fit crew, for letting me demolish their treadmills occasionally at 24 Fit, and also for donating pretty heavily. Linda with Pirie Signs for doing the shirts. Mark for organising the barbie for me, and also Rotary for letting me choose the barbie. So thanks very much to those boys. Food Plus Baker Bears and Alex for all the barbecue gear, like meat and rolls and whatnot. Probably there's a few big ones. Rose for not for trusting me, I guess, that I could do it. I think there was a bit of caution there when I went to her with the idea of running for a day, but she sort of trusted that I knew what I was doing and came on board pretty heavily. Kath for the Facebook page and posters and ideas like blue balloons and changing profile pictures and all that sort of stuff, which I'm not very good at, so was fantastic to get her on board. Kerry for support, food, and commitment of staying all night and all day. It's pretty full on. Does a reasonable sort of massage, though it does hurt, so I don't recommend it, but it was good afterwards. Probably the biggest one is the Phil, wherever he is, somewhere. Phil. We were running together for a while, and he smashes me in the water with the swim, and I returned the favour on the road. But he sort of hit me up about running it with me, and then sort of hurt his knee, and that wasn't possible. So he decided to ride his pushy next to me all night, which it was incredibly boring, and we spoke about some terrible things. I really have no interest to anyone, but at 3 in the morning, well, what do you do? So I know without a shadow of doubt that I just wouldn't have got through it without Phil. So thanks, mate. And I guess I touched on it when I left, but probably the biggest thank you is to the people that donated, because we raised an amazing amount of money, more than we sort of could ever dream of, and really all of this doesn't really mean much unless we raise money. So to everyone that donated, I think that you guys are the real heroes, I suppose, of this event, and the support that Make-A-Wish has in Period is incredible. So, you know, I could have done this 3 weeks ago by myself, but it doesn't really help anyone. It's all about raising money, and that was just amazing. So I was blown away by the support of it. So thanks to everyone that donated in the end. So yeah, other than that, I think I'm due for a cup of tea. So, probably a bit of a lie down, to be honest with you. So, thanks very much, guys. Cheers.